Music for me is the only religion. It's nature's religion given to us. I was born in Baltimore, Maryland, September 26th, 1940. On Sundays, my family would go to my grandmother's house. My uncle had all these records, and that was the highlight of my week, was going to listen to these records. And when I was 6, I put on a record that changed my life, and that was a Charlie Parker record. And I heard this instrument. I didn't know what it was, didn't know it was a man, woman, didn't know it could be anybody. And I fell in love, and I said, this is what I want to do with my life. Whatever he was doing, that's what I wanted to do. I didn't know what it took, what it was. I didn't know anything. I just said, I want to do that. I was 6 when I started begging for a saxophone. Every time, Christmas, birthdays, whatever, would you like? A saxophone. Took 5 years. Finally, when I was 11, they got me one for Christmas. I started going out to the clubs, to jam sessions when I was 14. My dad started taking me out. The first one was with Sonny Stitt. I'm down there, the place is packed, and Sonny Stitt is playing his butt off. And he gets on the mic and he says, well, ladies and gentlemen, I understand we have a young man that would like to come up and play with us. And I'm saying, oh, wow, this is really going to be great. And he called my name. I said, oh, my God. So I go up and play with Sonny Stitt, and that generation of musicians, they tested you. And he took me through all the keys on the blues. Fortunately, I didn't know one key from the other, so I went everywhere he went because I could hear, and that's where listening comes in. Everywhere he went, I went because I could hear it, because I'd been listening. That's why I tell my students now, listening is more important than playing. I was accepted at Juilliard and went there in 1958. The jazz scene in New York was just unbelievable. I learned how to build a solo working with Art Blakey. I learned how to hear better because we never had a rehearsal. One night we were getting ready to go on. They were announcing us. We were in the wings. Lee came up to me. He says, Gary, you know this song? He plays this song. I said, no. He said, we're getting ready to play this. And we went out and we played it, so I had to learn that song on stage. I no longer feared going anywhere, playing anything with anybody. In 1970, I got a call from Miles Davis. Max Roach and Miles Davis were the best band leaders I could ever ask for. If you were in Miles's band, you were in his family. You could do no wrong. You could miss gigs. You could play horrible. You could do what, but he wanted you in that band. You were in the band. Miles could hear so good. He used to say, I love your mistakes. Now you're trying to play so that no one hears your mistakes. He heard them anyway. That's how good he could hear. He could hear the future. And that's what we have to do as musicians. We have to hear the future because we have to hear that which nobody's ever heard before. Once you can tap in to what and how you hear, you'll sound like yourself. You won't sound like anybody else. As you get older, you realize music, you'll never learn music. You just keep studying it and doing the best you can. All you can do is create.